Hi, Mr. X with Glossary Term Power Rule. I like to show what the power rule does before I show the power rule. Most students who are sort of with the program in general, those who know their facts of multiplication, so to speak, will pick up on the power rule before I give it to them. It's the best way I've found to learn the power rule, is to see it before you learn the rule. So let's see if you can do that. Now, if you already know the power rule, that's great. If you're new to the power rule, though, I would ask you to latch onto this language. We read this as the derivative with respect to x of the quantity 4x cubed minus 7x squared plus 9x minus 5 is equal to 12x squared minus 14x plus 9. Now you might see some relationships between the two. That's the idea. As soon as you see those relationships, you understand the power rule. So I'm going to give you a couple of more examples and then the power rule. So check out this example, and this is how we read it. This is just notation for taking the derivative with respect to x. That's all this means. We're going to take the derivative with respect to x of this quantity, 40x to the fifth minus 7x cubed plus 9x squared minus 5. And I'm going to tell you that that's equal to 200x to the fourth minus 21x squared plus 18x. Maybe you see the pattern. One more example. Okay, here's one with a little extra wrinkle with a negative exponent. Follows the same rule. Let's see if you can find the rule. The derivative with respect to x of 40x squared minus 7x plus 9 minus 5x to the minus 2 is equal to 80x minus 7 plus 10x to the negative 3 power. Now, you got it? Piece of cake. Here's the power rule. In order to get those derivatives of the polynomials, we do this term by term. For each term, each and every term in our polynomial, we take the derivative with respect to x. Whatever the coefficient is, a, stays out front. And whatever our power was, here, we move that out front as another factor in our coefficient. In other words, the a in front of the x turns into a n. We take this number out front as a multiplier. And then we reduce the exponent by 1. There's your power rule. At Mr. X, the glossary terms are free.